Titanic, the night of hope and disaster. In the spring of 1912, in the shipyards of Belfast, the morning sun shone on the massive steel hull of the Titanic. This gigantic ship was a symbol of human dreams and technological pride. Known as unsinkable, the Titanic was a floating palace, with luxurious cabins, grand halls, swimming pools, and sports areas. Every part of it was a marvel of engineering. Everyone who saw it was in awe, dreaming of crossing the ocean aboard it one day. Passengers and dreams. On the morning of April 10th, passengers began boarding the Titanic at Southampton. In first class was Jack, a young businessman. Walking through the crystal-lit salons, he was mesmerized, filled with dreams for the future. First class wasn't just about luxury, it was power, prestige, and privilege. Jack hoped to find both business opportunities and love on this journey. In second class, Laura, a young teacher, was heading to America to join her relatives. She looked out at the blue ocean from her cabin, filled with both excitement and anxiety. In third class, Mehmet and his family were full of hope, carrying the dreams of a new life in small suitcases. The children were curious, and their parents kept them close. Every passenger carried their own story and dreams. The ship had become a space where all these hopes intersected. Life on board Titanic. The first days of the journey were peaceful and magnificent. First-class passengers danced, dined, and socialized. In second class, passengers read books, enjoyed the view, and talked quietly. Third-class passengers were meeting each other, sharing hopes, and praying silently for a better future. Everyone lived in their own world, yet all were sharing the same vast ocean. April 14th, the beginning of disaster. At 11:40 p.m., a massive jolt, the Titanic had struck an iceberg. Initially felt as a minor shake, it quickly turned into a horrifying disaster. Water began flooding the lower compartments rapidly, and the alarm sounded. Jack found Laura and tried to guide her to safety. "We must get to the lifeboats," he shouted. Laura wiped her tears, torn between fear and hesitation. Mehmet and his family moved together through narrow corridors, praying silently. Children cried, and the elderly were frozen with fear. Chaos and hope. The Titanic's lifeboats were insufficient. The musicians continued to play, trying to calm passengers amidst panic and death. Their music echoed like a haunting lament through the dark night. Jack and Laura clung to each other as they made their way to the boats, while Mehmet's family held each other, praying. The lower compartments filled with water, and the Titanic was slowly but inevitably sinking. Some passengers courageously tried to save their loved ones, while others awaited the inevitable in despair. As hours passed, the massive ship descended into the ocean. By the morning of April 15th, around 1,500 passengers had perished, while approximately 700 were rescued. The legacy of Titanic. In 1985, the wreck of the Titanic was discovered deep in the ocean. People saw the Titanic not just as a tragedy but as a symbol of the pride of an era, a technological marvel, and human vulnerability. Today, millions are still captivated by the Titanic through films, books,